Hey, I'm Derek Dietrichson. Thanks to Lauren and her Airbnb.com listing for letting us stay here in Seattle. Little does she know we've eaten all her food. I guess she'll find out eventually. This place is actually pretty great. High ceilings, which always makes me jealous. Plenty of room for micro lofts, storage, and if it were my place, I'd put a circumnavigating HO train set that would deliver me beer and Twizzlers at the push of a button. Be awesome. Irish coffee. No, not really. Christopher Smith and Moret Mueller from the upcoming documentary Tiny, the movie, behind the cameras once again. And on the way, we have episodes of a shipping container surf shack, one in a 68 square foot, believe it or not, guest house, and the Pico dwelling, which I hope might pique your interest, because that is next right here on Tiny Yellow House. Oh, no way. Oh, as I knock over your bike and destroy everything. Hey, nice to meet you.
Hi, Derek. How are you?
Wait for it. Now first, Steve, thanks for letting us intrude here in your very cozy dwelling, the Pico dwelling. For starters, could you give us a little of the backstory on the name? I know you're, from talking to you behind the scenes a little bit, you're a math guy. I am not, so please explain in layman's terms, if you can.
Sure. So Pico is 10 to the minus 12, or I think a trillionth.
Yeah.
Very small.
Okay, now numerically, this space is quite a bit larger than that. It's 182 square feet, right?
Right. So it's 16 feet 2 inches deep, and then I think 11 foot 3 wide and 10 foot 4 tall. So this is Pico Dwelling Kitchen. It's relatively full featured. It's range hood that blows all the way to the roof of the building. So this is the primary bed, and if anything I wish could be slightly different in dimensions, this is the one spot I'd like to have any amount of inches over my head. A little bit higher would be great. We have a refrigerator, plenty of custom storage, dishwasher drawer.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Everything's super heavy duty. Climb in here. So the length is actually shorter than I am, kind of, but somehow this feet situation doesn't cause any trouble at all, and it just works.
Yeah, what about over here?
Okay, so of course table here, table with extension to grow larger to seat 6 people. Let's see. So there's 2 beds built in. The primary bed is up here. Secondary bed is over here, which I don't know whether I'll really ever use. It was designed for my young daughter, who's no longer so young, and but it's there. It works.
She just wants to borrow the Pico dwelling to throw parties with her friends.
Exactly.
Dad, get out of here.
No, it happens.
It's Miller time.
So the table for 2 or 4 will turn into a table for 6. If I can get this chain off. Putting the legs out. It's really designed as a puzzle, but also it's set up to as a work table here. But I find that I actually use this as a stand-up work table.
Okay.
Because I'm in the window and it's more open.
But what's the bathroom look like?
Right. So here's the bathroom. It's pretty much full-featured. Sink and toilet, and it's a Philippe Stark wall toilet. Flushes here.
Oh wow.
That's awesome. And regular shower. Possibly the world's most expensive soap holder, made out of laser cut stainless steel and some pieces from the kitchen store and an old piece of a door.
So we're up here in the what you dubbed the cafe. Tell us a little bit about the window here.
Okay, so the window's about 41 inches square, right out to the sidewalk. The sidewalk's essentially at the level of our feet, and it's a really comfortable place to sit and read and drink tea and hang out. And
Now you mentioned you have parties in here now and again. And what, 16? What's the record? 16, 17?
The record was 17 people.
Or people, do you have to like seat people in here as well? Or now what about the impetus for building this experimental dwelling?
At the time that this started, I was living on Capitol Hill. Well, actually, before that, I moved out of my house. Somehow my realtor friend found these things listed as storage. And so I went down thinking I was going to be able to buy storage for my junk that I didn't want. And the second I walked through the door, it just flashed as so much more than storage. And so it turned out to be this perfect synergy of project and some amount of storage and something to work on and something to knit into my graduate work.
Once again from Seattle, obviously, I'm Derek Diedrichson for Tiny Yellow House. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you guys next time.